Yes, hello everyone. And today's video, aalamin natin ang mga short biography lang ng ating mga kandidato, lalong-lalo na sa presidential race ngayong 2022 election. So, wala nang intro-intro. Let's start with, ika nga nila, ladies first. So, let's start with Miss Maria Leonor Leni Gerona Robredo. Ipinanganak siya noong April 23, 1965. Siya ay isang Filipina lawyer, politician, and a social activist who is the 14th and incumbent Vice President of the Philippines. Robredo was the wife of the late Interior Secretary Jesse Robredo. She served as the representative of Camarines Sur in the 3rd District from 2013 until her inauguration as Vice President in 2016. In the vice presidential election, Robredo defeated Bongbong Marcos by a narrow margin of 263 and 473 votes as a part of release by the Supreme Court further widened her lead to 278 and 566,000 over Marcos. Ferdinand Bongbong Romualdez Marcos Jr. Ipinanganak siya noong September 13, 1957. He is a Filipino politician who most recently served as a senator from 2010 to 2016. He is the second child and the only son of the President and dictator Ferdinand Marcos Sr. and former First Lady Imelda Romualdez Marcos. In 1980, the 23-year-old Marcos Jr. became the Vice Governor of Ilocos Norte, running unopposed under the kilusang Bagong Lipunan party of his father, who was ruling the Philippines under martial law at that time. Then he became a governor of Ilocos Norte in 1983, holding that office until his family was ousted from power by the People Power Revolution and fled into exile in Hawaii in February 1986. After the death of his father in 1989, President Corazon Aquino eventually allowed the remaining members of the Marcos family to return to the Philippines to face various charges. Francisco Moreno Domagoso. Ipinanganak siya noong October 24, 1974, also known as by his stage name as ISKO Moreno. He is a Filipino actor turned politician and currently serving as the 22nd mayor of Manila since 2019. Politically, Moreno is identified as populist. Moreno himself described his leadership style as akin to that of his predecessor Alfredo Lim, citing their shared commitment in reducing crime and maintaining cleanliness of the capital. Moreno also noted for his demeanor, which has misconstrued him in having an uncouth behavior and streetwise public image due to his use of colorful language coupled with Manila street slang. As a result, he is referred as Yorme, a metathesis of the Filipino language words mayor that has been in existence as a street slang. Antonio Sonny Fuentes Trillanes IV, ipinanganak noong August 6, 1971. Siya ay isang retired Philippine Navy officer who also served as a senator in the Philippines from 2007 to 2019. He is known for his involvement in the Oakwood Mutiny of 2003, the Manila Peninsula Siege in 2007 in protest against the Arroyo administration, and as vocal critic of the Duterte administration. He previously ran as a candidate for Vice President in 2016 Philippine presidential election. After his term as a senator, he became a full-time lecturer teaching public policy at UP National College of Administration and Governance of University of the Philippines, Diliman, and at the Ateneo de Manila University. Emmanuel Dapidran Pacquiao Sr. Ipinanganak noong December 17, 1978. Better known as Manny Pacquiao, is a Filipino politician and a former professional boxer. He was nicknamed as Pac-Man. He is regarded as one of the greatest professional boxer of all time. He has been serving as a senator of the Philippines since 2016 and as party president of the ruling party PDP Laban since 2020, disputed since 2021, and representative of Sarangani in 2010 to 2016. Pacquiao is the only 8th division world champion in the history of boxing and he's won 12 major world titles. He was the first boxer to win the lineal championship in 5 different weight classes. The first boxer to win major world titles in the 4 and 8 glamorous division, flyweight, featherweight, lightweight, and welterweight, and is the only boxer to hold the world championship across 4 decades, 1990s, 2000, 2010s, and 2020s. In July 2019, Pacquiao became the oldest welterweight world champion in history at the age of 40, and the first boxer in history to become a recognized 4-time welterweight champion, and after defeating Kent Thurman to win the WBA super welterweight title. As 2015, Pacquiao fights had generated 1.2 billion in revenue for his 25 pay-per-view bout, and that was according to Forbes. He was the second highest paid athlete in the world in 2015. Ronald Marapon de la Rosa, ipinanganak noong January 21, 1962, also known as BATO, is a Filipino politician and retired police officer who is currently serving as a senator of the Philippines since 2019. He served as a chief of Philippine National Police from July 1, 2016 to April 19, 2018, and Director General of the Bureau of Corrections from April 30 to October 12, 2018. Panfilo Ping Morena Lacson Sr. Ipinanganak noong June 1, 1948. Siya ay isang Filipino politician and a former police general serving as a senator since 2016 and previously from 2001 to 2013. He was the Director General of the Philippine National Police from 1999 to 2001 and was the candidate in the 2004 presidential election. As senator, Lacson has been the only senator who has never used his 200 million a year Priority Development Assistance Fund or pork barrel allocation. Instead, he returned all of them to the National Treasury, serving the government of 2.4 billion in 12 years. He has instead called out and pushed removal of dubious congressional insertion and appropriation, earning him a reputation as a watchdog of the national budget. So guys, yun lang naman po ang ating collect na data, mga short data ng ating mga presidential race candidates this coming 2022 election. Thanks for watching guys.